Welcome. My name is Bentley Christopher, and I am a CEO here at ValuTeachers. And I'm so delighted about our guest today, Orval Seay. He is a ValuTeachers crusader. And so, Orval, welcome.
Well, thank you, Bentley. It's good to be here.
Well, you are a personal favorite of mine, and there's a couple of reasons why. You have been in education for over 32 years, which is phenomenal. Tell us a little bit about your education experience.
Well, I started out as a classroom teacher, that like most people do, and then I continued to work on my education. I wound up being a high school counselor for 8 years, which I really enjoyed that. And then the next thing that came along, I was a high school principal for 10 years for K through 12, and I really hadn't planned on doing that, but it developed, and it was a really good experience. Then I finished up the last half of my career as the director of career tech education for Franklin County School System in Alabama, and this position was really the most enjoyable thing that I ever done in my life, was work with the career tech program in Franklin County, and I wouldn't take anything for that experience.
So, talk a little bit about that. You said it was your favorite thing that you did in education. What did you love about it?
Well, I come from a family of skilled trades, and people in my family are millwrights, carpenters, electricians, that sort of thing. I was I never went in that direction, but I went to college because I was trying to emulate my uncle who had a college degree. But then when I had the opportunity to become career tech director, I was around people that were skilled trades, cabinet makers and carpenters and welders and mechanics and car painters and health science and that sort of thing. And it was so much like the people that in my family that I felt like I just fit right in and related with them very well, I thought.
Well, that's amazing. I had no idea that you had done that for that long. And, I just had a conversation with someone last weekend about this, and we were talking about trade schools, because more and more people are thinking about going into trade schools because
Sure.
we need electricians, we need plumbers, we need carpenters. I know that when I was talking to him, I said, if you ask me to do a plumbing job, you're really in trouble because I don't know the first thing about piping. I mean, I think I could assist, but I probably wouldn't be the best person to help out. So,
Yeah.
in your experience, how many kids did you have in your program?
We we had several hundred. We had I'd say about 600, 700 each year.
Oh, that's a
We
lot.
had a centralized career tech center in Franklin County that the kids could come from all the schools in the county on a half day program, and it worked very well. And we were real proud of what we had in Franklin County, and that's sort of a program is in many schools in Alabama. And I really encourage people to take advantage of that because there's so much value in learning to do things for yourself with your hands, and
Oh, I
I
agree.
think that's needed more and more right now.
Well, Orval, I'm gonna have to call you because if I ever have a plumbing or an electrician problem or anything desires skills that I can't handle, I'm gonna have to reach out to you because I don't have that skill set. So, if you're someone out there that maybe has thought about looking at value teachers and you have a background as an electrician or a plumber or anyone that works in the trade services, think about taking a look at value teachers because we have all walks of life. And you could probably be a resource to me. I'll call you and you can tell me what I need to do when something's broken. So, Orville, let's talk about your tenure as a counselor. I didn't realize you were a school counselor.
Yes, when I graduated from college, I started out teaching in a junior high school, uh, but I immediately began working on a master's degree in counseling because I felt led in that direction as far as working with the students in the school. And after 2 years of teaching, the principal offered me the opportunity to be the counselor. It was K through 12, and at that time, and I really enjoyed that. I had a lot of different type duties, from testing that most people that are counselor do, as well as working with the kids. And I did that for 8 years and really had no plans to give that up. But then the powers that be in my school system had a plan for me to become principal of that school, and I couldn't turn them down, so I wound up being the principal for the next 10 years.
Well, what an amazing career in education, and you've had an amazing career with ValuTeachers. This is your second career. You've been with us over 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk further about some of your other exceptional skills outside of what we just talked about, but thanks for your dedication to ValuTeachers and to educators all over the state of Alabama.
Thank you.